Welcome back to EKG. We were skipping, and then
Yeah.
something spoopy happened.
Something happened. Soon to be left with nothing. These words resonate in my head.
Shawty's like a
hurts.
melody in my head.
I can't
that
breathe.
I can't
Help me.
Oh, God.
Help me. Help me, please.
Ah!
I'm shaking. Yuri's words, they scared me. What's happening to me? Where's the good mood I had when I first came into the club room? That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that.
Shawty's like a melody.
That's impressive.
In my head. Because Eric's wearing the headphones, so I'm like whispering this into the mic. So it's like, because it's literally,
Yeah,
I'm a melody.
I'm taking these off.
It's literally a melody in his head. I'm gonna put them on. How about that, huh?
Good.
It's nothing really. I want to hear my voices. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Eric gives Yuri a big smile and turns around. His gaze immediately goes towards Monika. She waves at him. He waves back and walks towards her. He didn't even glance over at me. I feel like I'm invisible. It hurts. For a second, I swear I saw Monika looking at me. It's probably just my imagination.
Hi, Eric. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Eric doesn't seem to be very convinced. I find myself staring at him. I should stop doing that. I'm just being creepy.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Eric. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Indeed. I know I will soon have to show him my poem. Will he hate it? Will he have the nerve to tell me it's bad?
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get
Past. Yeah, that's true.
past.
Without hesitation, he hands Monika his poem. She looks delighted to read it.
I like it, Eric.
Really. The more I see the other girls enjoying Eric's poem, the more I want to read it.
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez. I have no eyes.
No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
I see Natsuki faintly smile at the back of the room. Why don't I feel happy for her? I'm such a bad friend.
She's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Huh. Shel Silverstein. I didn't know Monika was interested in his poems. I'd love to join the conversation. I've read so many of his works. I can't bring myself to go towards them, though. Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for... sorry. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
Views of the world. I wonder if people see the world as I see it.
Views from my six.
Is my interpretation wrong, or is it theirs? Oh, God. No, I'm in the wrong here. All the things that
made me
happen to me are
jump.
real.
That made me fucking jump. I was like, ha!
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
Why does she keep saying Natsuki and Eric go well together? Why can't it be me? After all that pain, don't I deserve it? No, I don't deserve it at all. I'm such a burden to everyone. It's only right for him to go for anyone besides me, especially Natsuki. And she looks so much happier now.
I'm psyched.
I'm a bad person. I just want to silence my thoughts.
That's a weird noise.
Yes, it was a weird noise.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Monika's just sitting there.
Right. Yeah. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Trying different things. People keep telling me this is how I build confidence. Yet I'm disappointed with everything I tried doing. The poem I wrote yesterday, I just want to burn everything I make.
Oh, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things, like me. I mean, that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. Yeah.
Monika's words warm my heart a little. I feel like what she's saying is indirectly applying to me in a way. Why does my mood keep oscillating like that? I'm just weird.
But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Eric looks a bit uneasy. Did Monika guess his intentions?
Of course she did.
I'm pretty sure she did about Natsuki. He wants to impress her, I'm sure of that.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Is she lying to make him feel better? It's nice, but it's a bad move. I'm one to talk. Why do I keep picking on everyone? They're my friends. I love them. Just as much as I exhale, my mind is so noisy. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Does Monika really feel that way? I guess there's so much more to uncover under each and every one of us. I see. Well, let's read it then. He takes Monika's poem and reads it. There's a big smile on his face. Is it that great? Why won't anyone show me?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's got a style. That's nowadays. I'm just gonna. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, where when performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What if I tried performing it out loud? Would it sound better? My poem is as fake as I am, though. What would be the point in performing with it? What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced me my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. You know, like a single desk in a room that's floating in the fucking catacombs of space for the rest of time, kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Would she really be willing to open up to him? What if I did? I already know what happened. He'd start hating me. You should be thankful for being alive. Other people have it worse. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry. Of course he'd say something like that.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Eric nods. I don't think he really understood what she meant. Monika's words are so beautiful. She's naturally elegant. Why would someone like her become my friend in the first place? I cannot read right now. I see Eric walking towards me. I'm certain he's not interested in talking to me at all. He's just frowning. I smile at him anyway. He hands me the poem without even looking at me. We haven't even spoken to one another all day. Does he just hate my presence? I read it. I'm kind of excited. Wow. That's terrible. That's
adventure alone.
Nice
awesome,
doodle drawing. What is that? What is that drawing?
Paul, zooming in heads. Zooming in heads. I drew the poem.
In real life, I'm terrible at poems and drawing, but I can do a damn better job than that.
Adventure alone, amazing, awesome, beauty, bad, blessed.
That is terrible. What? Is this it? I feel some kind of power emanating from it. It just makes me want to say good things about it, strangely. Oh my good. Well, what voice am I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
There it is.
This is so good, Eric. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. These words are escaping from my mouth just like that. I feel like I'm a different person. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. It looks like he really didn't put that much thought into it after all, but it's Eric's poem. Is that why I just want to say I love it anyway?
That is hilarious
Well,
that when they read it,
maybe
it's
that's
actually
why-
what we wrote, but like it just
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
that's what we did.
It was the words.
yeah, it was like the things, and it was also like it was a lot of the cute options. That's what we wrote.
That's really awesome that they did
so
that.
so then like Sayori looks at it, she's like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, but then like her mind is still like, oh, I love it. But
yeah,
like,
because
no.
because
Monica's.
She's programmed as a
Oh,
king
she's
character.
programmed to love
It's
it.
like, she's like, there's a power emanating from it. I have to say nice things about it.
Oh, yeah, that's actually really cool.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either.
Thank God I did not take a drink. I was about to. I was like, ugh.
I meant that. I truly meant it. Jeez. Eric doesn't even laugh with me. He shakes his head and lifts an eyebrow. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Touche. Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? I didn't mean to say that. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an Eric poem. That's English, yeah. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can't feel your feelings, like I can feel your feelings in it.
I'll feel your feelings.
That was heartfelt, but I don't know why I said it out loud. Will it reach him?
No, do not use that line on me. No.
What?
So in probably one of my favorite animes ever, Your Lie in April, the main character is a piano player and his mom dies, and then he stops playing piano. Then this other girl who plays violin, who we find out later is dying, it gets him back basically playing piano. Every time he plays, he's like, will it reach? Because he's in love with her, but she like lies to everyone like, oh, I'm in love with his best friend. She wasn't. She's in love with him. Didn't want to hurt him because she was dying.
Yeah.
Point is, he always like, and then his final performance, he's like, will it reach her? Because she's in the hospital, dying. So anytime I see will it reach them, I'm just like, Does this unit have a soul? Things make me sad.
You're so weird, Sayori.
That was the quickest recap of Your Lie in April, I think, ever.
Yeah, that was. I feel like I've been stabbed. It hurts so much. Even when I say the truth, he doesn't even care. I pathetically giggle. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. He noticeably sighs. Doesn't he realize I can see him? He's not even trying to hide his boredom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I can feel my own voice shake as I speak. I'm the selfish one. Trying new things like this for other people?
There you go.
That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Of course, I know he only joined for my friends. Does he think I don't know about his motives? He hates me so much, but why do I enjoy his company that much? Yeah! Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Yeah! That would be my way of thanking you. Yeah! He's smiling. Why does it feel like such a big accomplishment? Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Am I like dumb right now?
I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! He waits a bit and expectantly looks at me. Oh no, I've got to show him what I wrote. Will his smile disappear? No, you'll see my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. My handshake as I give him my poem. We'll see about that. Eric reads it. He has a funny expression on his face. Thank God he's still smiling. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. I can't just tell him I've been out all morning. What would he say? Am I going to have to lie again? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. His smile is gone. I feel awful. Why did I lie? I'm so stupid. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. So he doesn't suspect a thing. I'm relieved. He still sees me as a generic pseudo-cute girl. Really? He looks amused. Is he making fun of me? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Lies, lies, lies. Always. My life is a lie. Even though you were late to school? How am I supposed to explain the fact that I'm late every day? After all, I just have to keep using the same image. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That laugh.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Why did I say that? I swear I just heard her giggle behind me.
Did Monika just make Sayori say Monika's the best?
I think so. Because then she laughed.
Yeah,
right after.
she's like,
yeah. but next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Imagine Sayori as an old woman, with, one of those floppy sun hats.
Right. That sounded so fake. He hands me my poem and goes back to the table without looking at me. I'm just boring. My conversations don't have any importance. I can't make myself desirable, even with a fake attitude. I put the poem back in my bag. I wonder why Eric was the only one sharing his poem with everyone else. Yuri and Natsuki start talking to one another, and they decide to show each other what they wrote. I hope I wanted to show mine. They look so disappointed in each other. I know what's coming, and I can guess the reason why.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
She puts the poem on her desk. She looks so smug. Now I'm just being mean. What's wrong with me?
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute?
She perfectly knows Natsuki doesn't want her poem to be described as cute. Why does she do that? Eric is looking at them with a mix of confusion and amusement on his face.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Natsuki is angry now, and Yuri's acting all innocent. Ever since Eric joined, there has been some sort of tension between those two. Do they both want to impress him? The worst part is that they seem to succeed. Why can't I ever get his attention? I don't want to get angry with my friends to do so.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah, I was trying to say something nice.
And it backfired. I know that feel all too well.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked that. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked that.
Liar. She didn't even show it to me. She was so focused on Eric. Lying for your own interest is fine, but lying to impress someone else, that's low.
And Eric did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time studying my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
That was passively aggressive, but it looks like Natsuki got hurt by it. These two are acting strange. In the end, it's my fault. I shouldn't have brought Eric.
And Eric liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Eric looks confused. I think we're in a similar situation for once. Feeling so hopeless. Natsuki stands up and clenches her fists. I don't want this to happen. I didn't ask for this. Why can't we all get along together? Why is the music gone?
yeah.
Bury my face in my hands.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
What is this music?
It's like it's like a creepy version of the. Oh God.
That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up. She looks really fed up. I think Eric is starting to worry too. I just want to leave. I don't feel peaceful anymore.
Maybe you're just told that Eric appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No, please stop. I can't do anything to change the situation. I'm so worthless. This is my fault.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
She's lying too. She's going out of her way, out of her usual self just to impress Eric. Just like Natsuki. Natsuki looks like she's about to punch Yuri.
Do it.
I should try calming things down. Maybe I can do it.
It's you.
Is everyone okay? They don't even look at me. I feel so ashamed. Even in that kind of situation, I can't bring myself to be useful.
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Eric started showing up.
It's so hard to suppress my tears. Everything was going so well until now. Why do I have to make everything go to waste?
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little. There's nothing involved.
I try using the attention Monika managed to get to stop them. I don't like fighting, guys. Once more, they ignore me. I'm so pathetic. Suddenly, Natsuki and Yuri turn towards Eric. If they dare attack him, I silently chuckle. What then? I won't do anything. I'm too weak.
Eric, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started out. If she couldn't get over herself alone to appreciate the simple mindedness more of my love, then this would never happen to the flies.
Does she think changing your own state of mind is that easy? Does she think you can get over yourself just like that? I want to go home. I want to sleep. Even bad dreams aren't as horrible as this.
What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? I mean, you should jump out of the reader, not force them to.
Have to figure it out.
No. This fucking music.
Yeah, this music. I feel like I'm in a circus.
That to her, Eric.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also... You understand that, right, Eric?
I want to scream. Why won't they just shut up? I'm tired. I'm tired of their behaviors. Eric doesn't deserve to witness this. If he doesn't find a way to calm them down, I'll try again and again until they do. I don't want him to be bothered by this. If I have to hurt myself for him, I'll do it. Oh, God.
Wow.
Eric hesitates a bit. He looks at me for a second. I know who he's going to help. Yuri, you're really talented. Deep down, I was hoping for him to come and ask for me for some help. I thought he was going to side with Natsuki, though.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... So he did choose to defend Natsuki, and it sounds like he doesn't have any valid reason to do so. Does he really appreciate her that much? I shouldn't bother with... What is this music? I shouldn't bother with the pain. He made his own choice, but it feels like my heart has been set on fire. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Natsuki has such a smug look on her face. I can feel all the hatred Natsuki and Yuri feel. Why would anyone ever fight like that? On top of that, Eric made things worse. He's trying to act responsible, but he's just siding with Natsuki in the end.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, God. Showing how much you show so much.
That's not...
Please do something, Eric. Please end this. Natsuki, I think that's enough. I feel a little bit of relief.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
She's trying to keep the conflict going. Does she find it funny? She doesn't know how much it can hurt to act this way. I understand she may not have an easy life, but does that give her the right to scar people with words? Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated.
You sound so... You can learn to something.
His words made me feel weird. What he said was so beautiful. He glances at me over his shoulder. I feel my heart throb. Without even noticing, I nod at him. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. If he knows how to be nice to someone, why doesn't he ever act this way with me? I'm sure it takes a huge amount of hatred to ignore someone that much. Oh my God. He hates me so much. He's just too nice to show it openly.
God, jeez.
She's so embarrassed. She knows how to act cute in every situation, doesn't she?
Thanks for noticing.
Eric turns to Yuri. She looks so hurt. I wish I could give her a hug. Yuri. She doesn't dare look at him. Why do I see myself in Yuri in this exact moment? Eric looks a bit saddened. He smiles at her. I admire him so much. He's trying so hard to cheer everyone up, and I'm just here looking at everything like nothing's my fault. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well,
Well, if you say so.
Yuri looks so hurt. My
stab
heart
you.
aches.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize to me, Eric. Sheesh.
She looks like she's struggling to find her words.
The thing about... Ooh.
She inhales and looks around the room. She doesn't want to look Yuri in the eye. It feels a bit better to see the tensions are kind of gone. Everything feels a bit more peaceful.
Where's Monika and all this? Oh, that's right. She
I was so scared the club wouldn't come back.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Is it that hard to apologize? I can't really know. I can't judge other people's emotions. I look away. Natsuki inhales once again.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
I look at them, seeing Yuri's sad face, something. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? What? What did I just say? I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. That didn't help. That was just stupid. I hate myself. I hate the things I say.
I'll go make some tea.
Eric looks at me coldly. I want to apologize. I'm not sure he'll accept. After all, I just ruined his efforts to cheer everyone up. I was just trying to help.
And we're trying to help you.
Join us next time.
Something. Wow.
Oh, my heart.